Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you. We're getting set for Bronx basketball action here tonight. The Bronx and the Blue Jays of Cimarron. And before we get things going, here in about 45 seconds, we're going to break for the homecoming festivities that will be taking place on the floor. They will stop the clock at 5 minutes, and then they will do the ceremonies, and then they'll allow the teams back on the floor for 5 more minutes of warm-up. So we're back on the air just in time for the festivities here. Lady Bronx losing our first game tonight by the score of 39-35. They fall to 9-6 on the season. Excuse me, 9-5 on the season. Bronx, on the other hand, are 7-6, getting set for their contest here tonight against Cimarron. So at this time, we're going to turn it over to public address announcer Kevin Thompson, and I believe Brianna Holmes will be reading the homecoming festivities for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Now,
Congratulations to the 2023 homecoming king and queen, King Pablo Arreola and Queen Erin Yuri. And a big thanks to Jared running the camera during the festivities. And now the clock will restart with 5 minutes to go before we tip things off here tonight between the Broncs and the Blue Jays. Longtime High Plains League foes. Now tonight, it's just a non-league contest. Looking at some numbers for Cimarron. We'll look at their starting lineup in just a minute here. And here they are for the Blue Jays under head coach Chris Shilton. And they start this way. Wearing number 1, a 5'8" sophomore, averaging just under 14 points per game, Trace Copper. Wearing number 12, a 6'4" senior, Lane Beery. Beery averages just over 9 points per contest. Wearing number 20, a 6'3" senior, averaging 3 points per game, Alec Whitman. Wearing number 21, a 5'7" junior, averaging 2.5 points per game, David Mendez. And wearing number 22, a 6'2" senior, averaging 4.5 points per game, Zachary Lopez. The Blue Jays on the season averaging 45 points per game. They shoot 40% from the field, shoot 56% from the free throw line, and they grab 24 rebounds per contest. Here are the starters for your Lakin Broncs. The Broncs 7-6 on the year under 9th year head coach Nate Schmidt. And they start this way. Wearing number 1, a 6'1" senior, the King, Pablo Arreola. Arreola averaging just under 2 points per contest. Eric Munson wears number 11. He's a 6-foot sophomore. Munson averaging just over 6 points per game. Wearing number 20, a 6-foot sophomore, Adric Gomez Esquivel. Esquivel averaging just over 7 points per contest. Wearing number 23, a 6-foot junior, averaging 4 points per game, Maddox Beltram. And wearing number 24, a 6'3" sophomore, averaging just under 14 per contest, Coulter Oldham. The Broncs come in averaging 50 points per game. They shoot 36.6% from the field. They shoot 53% from the free throw line. And rebound-wise, they grab 29 per game. 18 on the defensive side, 11 on the offensive side. The Broncs 7-6, the Blue Jays 3-10 as they get set to battle here at the Lakin Middle School gym. They just did start the 5-minute clock. And that's what we have until tip-off in this contest. I'm going to take a timeout. We've got a lot of great sponsors that make Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube possible. When you get a chance, go to their business, text them, email them, call them, whatever you've got to do. Please let the sponsors know that you appreciate all they do for us here at Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lakin Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. Even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin, 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett and Jared with you. Thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball. If you're just joining us, the Lady Bronx losing in the first contest by the score of 39-35. Lady Bronx see their record fall to 9-5 on the season. Bronx, on the other hand, looking to win 4 straight over Cimarron in this upcoming contest. Bronx winners this past Tuesday night at Southwestern Heights by the score of 61-47, while Cimarron losing at Sublette on Tuesday by the score of 73-63. Blue Jays 3-10, the Bronx 7-6. Once again, congratulations to the 2023 basketball homecoming king and queen, King Pablo Areola and Queen Erin Yuri. Bronx and Lady Bronx on the road next Tuesday at Scott City, and then they'll return home next Friday when Elkhart comes to town. Next Friday is throwback night, so instead of the friendly confines here at the middle school gym, we'll be in the high school gymnasium for the contest next Friday. If you want a seat to see that one, you got to get there early. And if you don't like noise, you better bring the earplugs. Getting set for the introduction of our starting lineups, and we will turn it over to public address announcer Kevin Thompson. But we will first pause for the playing of our national anthem.
Hear it. Here are tonight's starting lineups in alternating order. First, for Cimarron, a 5'8" sophomore, number 1, Trace Copper. For the Bronx, a 6'1" senior, number 1, Pablo Areola. For the Blue Jays, a 6'4" senior, number 12, Lane Beery. For the Bronx, a 6' sophomore, number 11, Eric Munson. For Cimarron, a 6'3" senior, number 20, Alec Whitman. For the Bronx, a 6' sophomore, number 20, Adric Gomez. For the Blue Jays, a 5'7" junior, number 21, David Mendez. For the Bronx, a 6' junior, number 23, Maddox Beltran. And for Cimarron, a 6'2" senior, number 22, Zach Lopez. And for the Bronx, a 6'3" sophomore, number 24, Coulter Oldham. Head coach for Cimarron, Chris Chilton, assisted Todd Hamilton, Tanner Seacrest. Head coach for Lakin, Nate Schmidt, assisted by Bryce Simon, Taylor Lovelady, Hunter Kirby, and student assistant Bodie McCormick.
National anthem has been played. The starting lineups have been introduced. We're ready for some basketball. The Bronx and the Blue Jays. The Bronx have won 3 in a row against Cimarron. Cimarron in the road blue uniforms, white letters and numbers. And the Bronx in the home whites, purple letters and numbers trimmed in gold. The Bronx going from our left to our right in this first half. Coulter Oldham set to tip things off for the Bronx. He will tip it off against the 6'4" senior Lane Beery. Cimarron 3-10, the Bronx 7-6, and here we go. And Coulter Oldham controls the tip for the Bronx. Man-to-man defense by the Blue Jays. Inlet to Oldham, drives the paint, layup, good. Gotta like that start.
Yep, can't start any more aggressive than that.
Bronx with pressure in the backcourt, Trace Copper with the basketball. Bronx are gonna have to watch him because he'll do just like he did, weave through the Bronx press. Trace Copper averages 14 points a game, but he's the motor that makes Cimarron run. Copper inbounds for the Blue Jays. Yeah. With it is Zachary Lopez. Out to Beery on the elbow. On the left wing to David Mendez. Mendez takes the top of the key. The Bronx in a man-to-man defense. Mendez picks up the dribble, looking for help, and finds Zachary Lopez, who brings it up top. Off the screen, Copper with the basketball. Copper in the paint, dish, Beery. That's Beery from the left wing. Three's off the side of the rim, won't go. Zachary Lopez with the putback, it's no good. And the third time's a charm for Zachary Lopez, who lays it up and in. Bronx quick up the other end. Adric with it on the left wing. Lob to Coulter on the baseline. Turnaround, nothing there. Give to Adric. In the paint, won't go. Coulter keeps the rebound and lays it up and in. Coulter Oldham with 4 in the early going. And a timeout on the floor. No,
knocked away. It's
knocked away.
Lakin ball. I didn't see what happened. I was writing down the scores.
I was doing the same thing.
Hey, we have the ball, so it's all right.
Pablo with the inbound. We need to get somebody to keep stats for us where it just flashes on the monitor.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wishful thinking, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we don't have the luxury of the big timers. Coulter the drive off the right side of the lane. Coulter 6, Cimarron 2. Coulter coming off a 25-point game at Southwestern Heights on Tuesday night, a 61-47 win over the Mustangs. Right wing, Lane Beery in the paint, off the glass, got it. Lane Beery averaging 9 points per game, hits his first bucket. Up top, Pablo. Man-to-man defense played by David Mendez. Maddox in the paint. He said he walked with it. I don't know. I didn't really see that. But it'll go back to the Blue Jays. Drew Patterson, Austin Ritzma, and Ross Ryder into the lineup for Lakin. Cimarron basketball. Bronx with the 6-4 lead. Foul on the drive. That'll go against Maddox. That'll send Zachary Lopez to the free throw line. Free throw good. And Lopez good on both attempts. He has 4. And we are tied at 6. Our second tie in this early going. Maddox thought about the 3, dishes right side, and a 3-second violation. Ball goes back to Cimarron. Inbounds to David Mendez, races up the far side, now holds up. Mendez looking to drive, hands it off to Copper. Copper looking to drive, takes it baseline, works it in the corner to Beery. Beery dribbles in from 12, can't hit it. Ritzma battling for the rebound. They're going to say last touch by Austin. And the ball will stay with Cimarron. Copper with the inbound. Coulter knocked it away. Beltran with the rebound tips it to Coulter. Ryder near side Oldham. Pass to Ritzma and knocked away by Zachary Lopez. Dangerous pass that time for the Bronx because he hadn't cleared the paint yet. Cade Sonde into the lineup for Cimarron. Miguel Ramirez as well, and also Samuel Allen. Oldham from just inside the free throw line. Coulter with all 8 Lakin points so far. And the Bronx back out on top. Copper off the screen from Lopez. Kicks it left wing. 3 won't go. Ritzma up high to grab the rebound. I'll tell you what, I mean, I say it a lot about different players. I'd like to see Austin become a bigger player in this Bronx offense. Coulter on fire in this first quarter. He's got 11.
Yeah, just get him the ball. Well, Drew would have had a 3, but had the 3-second call.
Yeah.
And foul on Drew.
Yeah.
Of him.
That was on Drew Patterson. I know what they're calling there.
Yep.
It's the way they're playing defense.
It's that net.
Yep. Yeah. So a fresh 5 on the floor for the Bronx. Tyler Holloway and MJ Gonzalez making their first appearance on the floor. Cimarron basketball. Copper inbound to Lopez. Now to Samuel Allen. Copper behind the back. Oh my gosh. Pablo goes to the floor, and I'll tell you what, the official stepped in. Copper very, very lucky that he wasn't called for something extra after that.
Yeah.
And that's why the official stepped in. Foul's on Pablo, that's his first. Copper in the corner. Up top to Samuel Allen. Takes to the free throw line, left wing 3, off the back iron, won't go. Offensive rebound comes off to Zachary Lopez. Three minutes to play opening quarter. Copper looking for some space. 3 from the left side, that's over everything. Pablo with the rebound, up the floor, Adric.
Great pass.
Up MJ with the layup, and he's fouled from behind. Foul will go against Cade Sunday. MJ Gonzalez with the catch. On the run, just stops and goes right up with it.
That was a beautiful pass as well.
Foul is on Sunday. That's his first Cimarron foul. MJ with the and one. And the Bronx on top by 8. Their biggest lead so far of this first quarter. Bronx with full court pressure. Allen with the inbound to Miguel Ramirez. Oh, that could have been. Cross lane pass to Sunday, now stolen away by MJ. Ball tipped, MJ up the floor, and it is stolen away by Allen.
He should have just not caught and just boxed out.
Ball loose out front, Adric with it.
Another
up the
great
floor,
pass.
MJ stops, up the glass, got it. And a timeout on the floor, full timeout called by Cimarron. MJ Gonzalez in transition has 5 straight, and the Bronx lead it by 10. Full timeout on the floor called by Cimarron. Let's take one as well. You're watching Bronx basketball. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. .220 to go in the first quarter. Brett and Jared with you. The Bronx with the lead, 16-6. Bronx have scored 10 straight. Cimarron basketball. Miguel Ramirez across the timeline. Allen from the right wing takes to the free throw line. Ball tipped. Shot, air ball short. Adric with the rebound. Up the floor. A dish to Munson missed the runner. Holloway with the rebound for the Bronx. Out to Adric. Adric the drive. The foul was before the shot. And the foul will go on David Mendez.
Great strong penetration.
You could just see it. That needed to be a picture right there. You could just see the determination on Adric's face that he was going to the rack. Yeah, might have. Yep, Sandy here taking pictures. Might have got it. Fresh 5 for the Bronx. Patterson hands it off to Ritzma. Ritzma turns in the paint off the back of the rim. Put back. And it'll be Cimarron basketball, but Copper back in the lineup. Lane Beery back in the lineup as well for the Blue Jays. Bronx pressure in the backcourt. Beery with it. Gives it up to Mendez. Mendez takes to the baseline. Good job of Maddox just forcing him to the baseline. Never let him cut. And he dribbles clear back through. Hands it off to Allen. That was Beery. Coulter in the air. Cimarron missed, but the putback good by Zachary Lopez.
Oh, man. That's just...
What happened there?
Ritzma just gave it right back to him, and they laid another one in. Ritzma being that tall, you can't just throw it right into his hands.
Coulter, the drive, and a block, and he hits the foul.
If he would have fallen, they would have gave it to him.
I think you're right. The foul is on Copper, but if Copper falls and plays that through, he was there.
Oh, he was standing there
I think
for
he was
a
there.
while.
Coulter with the basket and a chance with the three-point play here. Yeah, I think you're right. And he hits the free throw. Second and 1 of the quarter for the Bronx. Their lead goes back to 9. Near steal. Maddox was on the sideline. Cimarron basketball in the corner to our right. Mendez with it. 30 seconds to go in our opening quarter. Mendez takes to the baseline, back out front. Now hands it off to Trace Copper. Beery from the right side.
I think he might have got a finger on that. I don't know. Oh. Well, helmet to helmet there.
Boy, and I'll tell you what, loose ball. Beery finally comes away with it. Copper up top. 3 off the side of the rim, won't go. Ross Ryder battling for the rebound. He'll get it, and Cimarron gets the arrow. Great timing because the Bronx will get it at the quarter. Now they just have to hold him to not score here. Cimarron basketball, 2.3 seconds to go. Ritzma guarding the basketball. In the corner, air ball over everything. And that'll do it for our first quarter.
We have a foul.
Did they call the foul?
Yeah, they called it.
They called a foul. I was going to say it was there. You could see it. And that foul will go against Alec Whitman at the buzzer, his first.
Say that arm in the back.
So that'll do it for our first quarter. Good opening quarter for the Bronx. They lead it 19-10. We're taking a break. We're back after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett and Jared with you. Thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball tonight. The Lady Bronx losing in our earlier contest by the score of 39-35. Bronx trying to make it 2 wins in a row here tonight against the Blue Jays.
Sorry. I thought you meant, yeah. I got you now.
Actually, they're looking for their 4th straight win over Cimarron, but their 2nd straight just on the season. Lakin basketball. Oldham with it out front. think this is the first time the Bronx offense is set up for a while. They've been scoring in transition. Coulter, spin move, steps in.
Oh, too hard.
Oh,
Ritzma with the putback.
Got the putback.
Oh, they said Ryder. Nah, I'm giving that to Ritzma.
I think that was Ritzma.
Ritzma was in front.
I'm going to go Ritzma or Ryder. I'll put them both down. You got the luxury of the instant replay.
I don't know. That was kind of both here.
Well, somebody's going to have to take it.
Well, I don't know where this is.
Whistle out front. That'll be on Maddox.
Fast forward. There you go.
Okay, hold on there.
That was kind of both of them. I'm going to say more Ritzma. Ritzma had his hand in there. I don't know. Let's just give them both a point.
Foul on Maddox is his second. Fourth Bronx foul.
How about that? They both just get one.
Give him one. Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Well, it does in our books because we're not official.
Yeah. I know Huddle will score, but I don't always trust Huddle scoring. 3 out front won't go. Ritzma keeping the rebound alive. Maddox battling for it. And they're going to say off the Bronx. Logan Heddleston into the lineup for Cimarron. And a steal in the paint.
Watch the Wolf.
Ooh.
He got really close there.
I think his heel was up.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that saved him on that, near steal. And it is stolen. Ryder on the ground. My goodness, hot potato with this basketball. Cimarron comes away with it. Bronx had that ball 3 times. And that foul's going to go against Ritzma. Bronx are going to have to change some of their strategy. That foul on Ritzma is his first. Copper to inbound. Works it into Zachary Lopez. Back to Copper. Fresh 5 back in for the Bronx. Holloway. MJ. Pablo, Eric, and Adric. Good defense by Adric.
Wow. Yeah.
Zachary Lopez able to get the shot off, but Adric cut off the driving lane.
Oh, great pass. There's a foul there.
MJ with the rebound. Get in it. Oh, falls off. MJ with the putback. He will get 2 free throws. David Mendez with a foul, his second, team's 5th. MJ with the free throw. Already 6 off the bench. On that tip that we're questioning, do we dare ask Austin and Ross at the end of the game who got it and see who fights over it?
Oh, definitely.
MJ hits both free throws. Bronx back up by 11. Copper the dish. Oh, block from behind. I think they're going to get Pablo in front, but Munson had it from behind.
Great from behind.
Foul was on Pablo, his second. Lopez at the line to shoot 2. He made his first 2 free throws. That one off the side of the rim. Second opportunity upcoming. 5:53 to play in our half. Free throw good. Zachary Lopez with 9 in this first half. Adric with it out front, guarded by Copper. Now drives, and a blocking foul called. That foul will go against Zachary Lopez, his first. Adric at the line to shoot 2. I like the aggressiveness of the Bronx going to the hoop tonight.
Yeah, I might have mentioned that to him in the locker room at halftime, too.
And got the free throw to roll. So you have Coulter for 14. Yep, I missed one, so there we go. I'll put it in there. MJ with the rebound. Turnaround, too strong off the glass, and Eric Munson with the rebound out front. Adria got one of the 2 free throws to go. Ball loose in the paint. Pablo. MJ diving in.
On MJ?
Foul's going to go against MJ.
Hustle.
Pure hustle. 7-team foul on the Bronx. Samuel Allen to shoot the 1-and-1. First foul on MJ. Free throw missed, and the foul will be on Adric on the rebound. Lakin not doing a good job of boxing out right now. Allen missed the free throw. Now Zachary Lopez at the line for the 1-and-1. Missed. And a whistle, lane violation on who stepped?
Holloway.
Okay, I was going to say, who stepped in?
Time.
Oh, okay. Fresh 5 in for the Bronx.
But
oh, yep. Well, I didn't see it because I looking over the corner of your monitor there, so oh well, no biggie. So Lopez gets the second opportunity try and hits it that time. Lopez in double figures for Cimarron with 10 points. Second free throw rolling around.
That's another violation, I think, by Coulter.
Coulter stepped in too soon, and Lopez with another opportunity.
I don't understand what's going on. Like,
well, he hesitates.
Oh.
Now it's on Cimarron. Larius Pepper called that time.
Oh, we'll take it, I guess.
I didn't even see any movement there, but I don't know.
I didn't see him do anything.
Cimarron with full court pressure. Coulter up the far side, and a charge. Foul on Coulter's his first. Player control, so Cimarron will inbound. 5:14 to go in the first half. You could see that one coming.
Oh, from a mile away.
There was going to be no outlet whatsoever for Coulter. Pepper with the inbounds, hands it back to Copper. Copper, the drive, and last touched by Heddleston, and it'll go to Lakin. It was a good poke by Ryder.
Yep, back tip.
Poked it loose there. Holder with the inbounds near the baseline, gives it up to Maddox.
Travel.
Walked with it.
Yeah, that one was. Sorry, Maddox.
Okay, this game
he made a face that he's like, I don't really agree, but.
Yeah, this game has got to get a flow.
Yeah.
Too many starts and stops right now. We got to get back to a flow. Allen drives, right side, guarded by Ryder. Now Copper with it on the left side. Bronx in a man-to-man. Coulter on the ball. Pepper from the right side. Won't go. Ritzma with the rebound. Outlet Coulter, far side up the floor.
Right.
Ryder. Layup, and a foul will be called on Samuel Allen.
There you go, Ross. Get your 2 now.
Oh.
They gave it to him already, so let's see if he can earn them.
Oh, rolls off.
Never mind. Those go to Austin.
Okay, you missed a free throw, so we're going to give it to Austin, right?
Sorry. They may have announced you at the scores table, but.
And Richmond had the rebound stolen away by Zachary Lopez. Cimarron has it. 4.5 to go first half. Bronx lead it by 10. Up the floor, Allen. Backs into the paint, gives it up to Copper. Up top, Pepper. 3, good. Larius Pepper with the 3.
Oh, great.
Maddox missed the layup.
He was anticipating the contact.
Can never anticipate the contact. You've got to go up. Pepper, 3 from the right side. That's short. He runs down the rebound, saves it in right to Coulter. Coulter brings it up the floor. And a foul out front. That'll be on Larius Pepper. His first, team's 8th. So the Bronx in the 1-and-1. Coulter at the free throw line. Coulter 1 for 1 so far tonight. Coulter with 14 first half points.
First quarter points.
That's right, yeah. Rattles that one in and out. Well, he had a free throw earlier in the second.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no, he didn't. Nope, wrong number. Yep. Pepper with it out front. Beery. Pass up top to Copper. Copper looking to drive. Reverses. Has to work it to the right wing. Beery with it. Foul will go against Maddox Beltran. Third foul on Maddox. Sends Larius Pepper to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Free throw is good. MJ and Adric back in the lineup for Lakin. Alec Whitman back into the lineup for Cimarron. And he hit both free throws. Cimarron on a 6-0 run.
Getting sloppy.
And another steal for the Blue Jays. Copper step back, right side to Pepper. Pepper looking to drive, stops in front of Adric, missed a shot. MJ with the rebound. Outlet to Adric, up the floor to Ryder. Bronx set it up. Coulter, baseline, lost the handle, picks it back up, and blocked by Copper.
No need to force that. Get into a flow, get some offense going.
Left side, Beery, 3, got it.
MJ got lucky there. Somehow able to stop himself from continuing into contact.
And we've got a whistle in the backcourt. That'll be on Pepper, his second. And we should be shooting free throws. And we are. Adric hits the first free throw.
That feels pretty nice in here tonight. We got a nice little breeze coming right from this vent.
They got the air going tonight.
And I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Missed. Coulter with the offensive rebound. Missed it again. Fadeaway won't go. MJ won't go. Beery with the rebound.
Coulter on that one rebound was getting boxed out as he was in the air.
On the right wing. Trent Briggs into the lineup. A lot of players have played on the floor for Cimarron in this first half, going deep on their bench by Chris Chilton. Briggs with it to Beery in the paint. Whitman nowhere to go, back out to Beery. Beery drives.
There we go.
3-second call. I thought it was going to be a foul, but good job in the paint.
For a while.
Good job in the paint by Drew Patterson.
Yeah, he was doing some work.
Pablo Areola back into the Bronx lineup. Bronx basketball, 1:32 to go in the half. Leading by 3. They were leading by as many as 11 earlier. Patterson over to Pablo, back up top to Coulter. Coulter looking to drive, stops. Patterson right wing 3, that's short, bouncing around. Adric the rebound. And you're going to say off the foot of Adric. And they'll go back to Cimarron. Trent Briggs across the timeline. Wow, yeah, no kidding. Dribbles right side, hands it off to Beery. That's a charge.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Foul on Lane Beery. Just lowered the shoulder a little bit.
Oh, is he?
And he's in Drew's
Yeah,
face.
he's in Drew's face, chest bumping him. Huh. I don't know what that's all
Drew
about.
with the inbounds, finds MJ.
A little frustration.
Up the floor, Pablo. Pablo, back it out. Now up, Adric with it up top. Coulter with it on the drive, stops. 10-footer, got it.
I thought it wasn't going to have enough on it. Great job by Coulter.
Beery. Oh, where was that one not called?
Man, that was a full extend on that.
Yeah, sent Patterson sliding. Backside cut on the baseline, stolen away by MJ. Outlet to Coulter. Coulter up the left side, they'll back it out and hold it for 1. Hands it off to Adric, now 10 seconds to go.
7.
Coulter at the free throw line.
Knockdown.
MJ, right side 3, off the back iron,
Put it
won't
back.
go.
Ah.
And that'll do it for our first half. Good first half by the Bronx. Had a little bit of a stumble there. Cimarron scored 9 straight, but they recouped enough just to lead it 27-22 here at the break. We're going to take a timeout. We'll look at our first half numbers, and when we come back, we'll talk to Lady Bronx coach Kurt Leader right after this.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lakin Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
When you choose a bank, you're investing your trust in a group of people who will be handling your hard-earned money. You look to them for expertise in financing your dream home and your teenager's first car, purchasing farm equipment, or expanding your business. At Kearney County Bank, we're invested in a community we believe in. Let us be your choice in community banking. Visit KearneyCountyBank.com or come by 221 North Main Street in Lakin, or Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank, 1910 East Marion, Garden City, and see what our staff can do for you. The Kearney County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We're at the half. Welcome back. Brett Hendricks with you. Bronx leading Cimarron by the score of 27-22. Look at the first half numbers. First for the Blue Jays. Zachary Lopez leading away with 10, Larius Pepper with 5, and Lane Beery with 5. So I've missed a 2 somewhere along the way for Cimarron. I will try to find that. I'll just have to look and find it later, but I'm short 2 for Cimarron. For the Bronx, Colter Oldham, 16 points at the half. MJ Gonzalez off the bench with 7. Adria Gomez Escabel with 2, and Austin Ritzma with 2. From the free throw line, Cimarron 5 of 10 in the first half. Lakin 6 of 11. If you're just joining us, Lady Bronx losing a close one in our earlier game by the score of 39-35, and normally we would be talking to Coach J.C. Holloway, but in his absence tonight, we're now joined by assistant coach Kurt Leader. And Coach, I'll tell you what, I thought the Lady Bronx, other than a couple times there late in the game, I thought the Lady Bronx did themselves proud for the simple reason they were down by 13 in the first half and really could have just gave it away, but came back but could never quite get over that hump, getting to within two a couple times.
Yeah, they did a great job in the fourth. I think we got a little tired. The game plan was when Miller catches it in transition, we have to get her stopped because that's where she scores her points.
Yep.
And she got to the rim a few times in the fourth and got in the lead, and we just couldn't make that one to tie it or take it back.
For the game, Jared Davidson leading the way with 13 points. Kinsey had 8 points until she was injured late in the ball game. But there were times, and I've talked about it many times with Coach Holloway, how Jared Davidson at times can take over a ball game. She started to show that a little bit tonight, but still a nice night with 13.
Yeah, she did. I told her before the game, if you're open, just shoot it. Sometimes you might not think you're open, but you're open. Especially when she goes baseline, just pull up, kind of like Miller Girl does.
Yeah.
She goes up and just pulls up. I mean, she needs to score it for us. So.
That was one of the things with Lakin tonight that Cimarron was doing that Lakin wasn't doing. Lakin put Cimarron to the free throw line a lot tonight. But what it is their aggressiveness to the basket. A lot of times Lakin looks to drive, then they hesitate because the defender's there. Cimarron didn't care. They were going to either I'm going to make a layup or you're going to foul me. Maybe that was something that maybe was the difference tonight. They were doing it, Lady Bronx wouldn't do it.
Well, I told them at halftime exactly that. I said they're getting, I think the second quarter, all their points were at the free throw line for the first quarter. Anyways, I told them at halftime, I said they're getting to the rim and we're getting the ball in transition and stopping and pulling up or just kicking it back out. I said you have to attack the rim. Until they start calling a bunch of charges, you need to get into the body and maybe we'll get to the free throw line.
Well, and the thing about it is you do something until it's not an advantage anymore. You know, you're going to drive the paint. You're either going to get a charge or a block, or, you know, they might even block the shot, but they can't do it until you attempt it. And, you know, if I was to say there's one thing, Lady Bronx have just got to be a little bit more aggressive going to the basket, whether it's a positive or a negative, be more aggressive.
Yeah, we've worked on that in practice all week, actually. We've done a few more different drills with some 2-on-1s and 2-on-2s just to attack the rim for that reason. So hopefully we continue to do that and we'll get better at that.
Tegan with 5, Sammy with 4. Kinsey Loman Fuller was playing a good game. Unfortunately, she's on a crutch right now with an injury late in that ball game, and let's hope it's not anything serious because the last couple games she's been really contributing for the Lady Bronx.
Especially defensively, and she's starting to score it a little bit, which helps a lot. I think she's got a little hamstring issue that's going on right now, so we'll see how she feels.
Well, and that's a bad thing about it. Without that hamstring, you can't run, you can't play defense, so we'll hope it's nothing major. But one of the players, too, is off the bench, Nayeli Monroy. Doesn't score a lot, but I love it when she gets in the low post because she, for one, I think it's harder to defend a left-handed player because you're so used to defending right-handers, but she's got a nice little roll that she can roll on that left side of the paint.
She does, and she's kind of like a bulldog. I mean, she's not real tall, but she's strong, and she keeps the center of gravity, and she understands how to use her body, especially on the left side. She does a great job for us.
And she does a great job rebounding, gets herself in position. Only averages 2 rebounds per game, but you got to understand, for one, she's not a starter, so she's averaging over 2 points a game and 2 rebounds, but that's the type of contribution that you want off a role player off the bench.
Yeah, she's helped out quite a bit. And Brooke she was sick this week, a couple days. She missed school, and so we're trying to get her back in shape. So she'll be back.
Other players down the lineup. Sarah did not score tonight, but I thought Sarah and Tegan did a good job of controlling the basketball, running the offense. And even on defense, there were a couple times Tegan's on the floor going after loose balls, but didn't score a lot. Tegan with 5, Sarah didn't score, but still running the offense. Because coming into this game, a person would have looked at this, and knowing Michaela Miller for Cimarron, they're going to say, okay, Lakin, no chance. Lakin got to within 2 and really had a chance to take the lead late in that game, if it's not for a couple tough breaks.
And I thought one of her shots, I think it was a 2 or 3, it looked good from where I was standing. And I thought that was going to be the go up 1 or tie the game and see what happens, but it didn't fall, and we kept competing. We were a little tired, and I'm just super proud of how hard they played. And I told them in the locker room before the game started, I said, hey, make me look good. I said, it has nothing to do with my coaching. I said, if you guys play well, it makes me look good.
You've been with Coach Holloway for a number of years, but have you ever had to step into an interim coaching position before?
This is the first time coaching with Holloway in 17 years he's ever missed a game, ever. And he's, he went back home and there's a big reunion back home with his 4-year state championships. All the players are there, and his head coach. And he's retiring this season, so everybody kind of talked to me and going, he didn't want to go, but he probably should go, and he did.
Oh, and the thing about it is with something like that, your commitments to the kids and to the games, but that 30-year reunion, people don't know this. JC was the first player in the state of Kansas to be on 4 state basketball winning teams.
Yes.
And that's quite a deal. And then his longtime head coach is retiring after 30 years. Would love to have had him here, but I think that is just something that he will remember and feel glad that he went.
Yes, he'll have fun down there. He texted me, the first text I got after the game was when we let the girls know, great job. He's super proud of them, and he said he doesn't know if he has any nails left because he watched our game the whole entire time while their girls were playing in Mountain Ridge. So he said he was up and down and biting his nails. So he's extremely proud of how the girls played today.
And he should be proud. They fall a little short tonight, 39-35, but they get right back at it at Scott City next Tuesday. Coach?
One more thing, Coach Holly got her first career win with the JV team. So
excellent.
So that's a first.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for taking the time to come up and visit with us, and maybe we'll try to do it again sometime.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully Holloway comes back. I'd rather be the assistant.
Okay. All righty. Thanks, Coach. Cimarron with the basketball as we start our second half. Bronx lead at 27-22. From the corner, knocked away by Maddox. Will be Cimarron basketball from the side. Trace Copper to do the honors, finds Lane Beery in the corner. Bronx in a man-to-man. I say that every game, I don't know why, because Bronx have never played zone.
Yeah. I don't think I've played a zone since middle school.
I think the walls would fall if Lakin ever went to a zone.
It'd be funny just to do it once. Throw a lot of people off guard.
Copper the runner and a charge.
Thank you, Shaky.
Shaky with taking the charge
for a while.
Second foul on Copper, first team foul. Full court pressure by the Blue Jays. Adric with the inbounds, slips past 3 defenders. Now the Bronx with an advantage off the hands of MJ. You can't handle it.
Maddox.
Maddox. I saw the 3. I thought it was MJ. I'm sorry.
You can't ever say Maddox's name.
Oh, I can. I do. I did. I saw the 3. I thought it was a 33. Copper the drive off the glass, won't go. Rebound comes off to Beery. Beery steps in off the glass. Good. Beery with 7.
There's a reach.
Pass up the floor. Maddox
There we go,
finds
Munson.
Munson. Knocked away by Zachary Lopez. And I'll tell you what, Lopez, he finished out in a hurry on that play. I thought Munson would have an easy layup. Shaky to inbound. Lob in the paint.
easy.
Calder lays it up and in. And a timeout called by Lakin.
Coulter once again starting it off.
Calder with 14 first quarter points has not scored since until that basket. 30
He
second
had
time.
16 at half.
Okay, 16. Yep, I had 16.
Yeah, he had 2 in the second. I haven't even checked mine.
You're losing too.
Nah. I don't know. I might have won at one point. Who knows?
Well, I know I didn't. Cimarron basketball. Zachary Lopez to inbound. Far side to Beery.
11.
Copper gets loose in the corner.
Oh,
Ball
that should have been
knocked
kicked
away
ball.
by Maddox. And he's able to save it into Pablo.
Yeah, that should have
Shaky,
been
nice
kicked.
tip away. Lob. Hold him! Oh, go. And we've got a foul.
That's on Shaky, I guess, over the back. I guess. I didn't see us. Too busy watching the other side.
I didn't either. Bronx with a golden opportunity.
And he
for-
just snatched it out of the air, too. Just couldn't finish. I think that's on Munson.
Foul is on Eric Munson. Copper to inbound. Works it to Beery. Over to David Mendez across the timeline. Near steal out front. Copper stops from 18. Hits it. First basket of the night for Trace Copper.
Oh, yeah.
Maddox gets free. Goes to the floor. Nothing called. Beery with the block. Near steal. And they're going to give it to Cimarron. 30-second timeout called by Cimarron. 5:57 to go in our third quarter.
I still got time. It's only the third.
Wish mine was.
I still might get my other one. Oh, no. I need a spread. Never mind. If I wouldn't have taken that, I would have been in the money there.
Cimarron basketball on the near sideline. Zachary Lopez with the inbound. Bronx have done a great job on defense. That's a 10. I was going to say, the Bronx did a great job on the initial seconds of that inbounds pass.
Yep.
They forced the ball backwards to the baseline. So a great job by the Bronx defense to get that 10 count. Shaky in the backcourt. Across the timeline with Copper on him. Bounce pass. Oh,
Just a little too far.
just a little bit too low. Coulter unable to go low to get that. Copper harassed in the backcourt. Ball is loose on the floor. Coulter diving in. Ball is all
Still
over the
loose.
place. Pablo with the steal. Shaky the drive.
Wow.
Coulter with the
There we
putback,
go.
he'll be fouled. Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, sometimes bodies go to the floor and there's no, I mean, it's incidental contact. But boy, we've seen a lot of instances tonight, a lot of contact.
They're letting them play.
Coulter at the line to shoot 2. That's the 3rd foul on Trace Copper. Missed the free throw. Ryder, Ritzma, Patterson into the Bronx lineup. Coulter's second
again.
free throw short. Rebound comes off to Zachary Lopez. Copper in the backcourt.
Oh, almost got the back tip.
And
Yeah,
has it
Ritzman
knocked
did.
away. Cimarron does keep it though. David Mendez.
There we
Offensive foul on Copper. He just ran
Great
right over the
defense.
top of Drew Patterson.
go. Yep, great defense.
That's 4 on Trace Copper. And you know what? Cimarron coach is not even questioning.
Nope.
I think that was pretty cut and dried what happened right there.
That's 3 charges on the night for the Bronx.
Oldham with the head fake, dribbles across the timeline. And there's a charge on Coulter. Second foul on Coulter.
I don't know.
So the Bronx and Blue Jays trade charging fouls there. Logan Heddleston into the lineup for the Blue Jays. 4:48 to go in the 3rd. Cimarron basketball. David Mendez with it up the floor. Heddleston, and excuse me, that was Trent Briggs with it. He has it here on the near wing. Hands it off to Lane Beery. Beery from the wing. Cross-court pass. Briggs with the 3 from the left side. That's short,
Wow.
but the offensive rebound to Cimarron.
Short
Briggs
as well.
again short.
Barely touched the rim.
Beery with the offensive
Ritzman.
putback. Beery trying to reverse it, won't go. Zachary Lopez finally comes away with the loose ball. Briggs drives, dish to Beery. Beery in the paint, won't go. Drew Patterson with the
There we
rebound,
go.
and he draws the foul. Smallest player on the floor out-rebounds the tallest player on the floor. Second foul on Beery. Bronx with a fresh 5. Munson, Shaky, Tyler Holloway, Pablo Arreola, and MJ Gonzalez on the floor. Munson. Traveling called on Eric, but it's hard to dribble when you get your arm pulled down. Mendez kicks it right side. Beery, the 3 in the corner, good.
There we go. Great job.
Adric out front is fouled, and that's on Beery. That's his 3rd. .333 to go in our quarter. We are tied at 29 apiece. Shaky drives, dish to MJ in the corner. Back to Shaky. Ball knocked away, and Zachary Lopez with it. Hands it off to Mendez. Now on the left wing to Allen, now back to Briggs.
Yeah.
And that foul's on MJ.
All right.
His 2nd. Bronx foul, Cimarron to inbound on their sideline. Oh,
travel.
I was going to say, Zachary Lopez, good defense by the Bronx in the paint.
They both went for the charge and got him out of his rhythm.
Bronx with the basketball, Holloway with it. Work it across the timeline to Areola. Now to Holloway, back out to Pablo. 2:45 to go in the third. Munson, step back three, off the side iron, won't go. Holloway battling for the rebound, and it comes off to Trent Briggs, and a foul on the dribble. That'll be on Adric or Holloway?
Adric.
And it's on Adric. That's 3 on Adric. Austin and Coulter back in. Larius Pepper in the lineup for Cimarron. We've got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. 2:33 to play in our third. We're all tied up at 29 apiece. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
.233 remaining in our third quarter. Bronx and Blue Jays knotted up at 29. Blue Jay basketball. Allen with the inbound, finds Pepper on the wing. Ooh, that looked to me like he might have walked,
yeah,
but Pepper backs it out, resets the offense. From 8, off the back of the rim, and Pepper foul on the rebound. Pablo falling to the floor. Larius Pepper with his third foul. 6th team foul on Cimarron, so the Bronx in the bonus the rest of the way. Coulter with the inbound. Races up the far side, now hesitates. Nearly stolen, and is now stolen by Samuel Allen. Double dribble.
I didn't see it, but.
Yeah, I really didn't either. But maybe he had one dribble to get it away from MJ, and stopped and dribbled to get. I don't know, I didn't really see it. Long inbounds in the backcourt to Coulter. 2 minutes to play in the third. MJ at the elbow, in the paint, got the roll from 10. MJ wasn't going to be denied there. He wanted that one.
Strong.
And the Bronx back on top by 2. Stolen away, Coulter with it. Layup missed, and a foul called, and is that Cimarron player went down hard. Is that Larius Pepper? Yeah, it is.
So.
Yeah. Foul will be on Pepper, his 4th, and he's back on his feet.
I think just maybe a dead leg.
Maybe, yeah. But he is back to his feet, though, which is a good sign. David Mendez back into the Cimarron lineup. Coulter at the line to shoot 2. Coulter converted an and 1 in the first quarter and has not hit a free throw since. That one neither.
Ooh. Games like this is when they need free throws the most.
Coulter's missed 4 straight since hitting his first free throw. Got that one.
Real redemption.
Briggs, the drive, stops in the paint. Hands it off to Heddleston. Right wing three. In and out won't go. Ritzma
Good job.
up to get the rebound. Outlet near side Coulter. Bronx want to run. Now they'll slow it up. Ritzma top of the key. Oh! The pass to Pablo, and Pablo started his break.
Coach not happy about that one.
He caught the errant pass, and I'll tell you what, there's times I bet a coach wants to take that and just heave that ball as far as they can when something like that happens, you know?
Punt it to the rafters.
And that's just out of frustration, you know, just not making the play. Two Blue Jays got behind the defense. Heddleston lays it up and in.
Oh, yeah.
And Ritzma quick on the other end.
Great look. Way to keep your eyes up.
Should have brought down some rim on that one. And a traveling violation in the backcourt for Cimarron.
I think he wanted to, but he realized he was too far underneath. I think he wanted to. Need a little bit more momentum.
Lane Berry into the lineup for Cimarron with 52 seconds to go in the quarter. He has 3 fouls. Trace Copper on the bench for Cimarron with 4. Coulter with the inbounds, 50 seconds to go. Up top to Ritzma. Coulter on the left wing. And Lakin with the timeout.
No, bench warning.
Bench warning.
I love a good bench warning. I got 2 of them over the weekend.
Yeah, but they didn't report yours. They just told you that.
Oh, they did.
They reported it to the table?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were both bench warnings.
Coulter looking to drive, now backs off. They'll reset the offense with 20 seconds. You're just a rebel.
I guess so. First year, they didn't want to let me slide.
Oh, is that it? Coulter dribbling out near the timeline. Now 10 seconds to go in the quarter.
I'll say
MJ.
rookie coach hazing.
Backs in, loses the handle. Oh, a foul called.
Staying here.
It's on MJ. Maddox and Ross Ryder back into the Bronx lineup. 1.9 seconds to go.
Nothing deep. There we go. Good.
Maddox got a fingertip on that pass, and that'll do it for our third quarter. Bronx continue to lead it. And the score 34-31. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with the final 8 minutes right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Eight minutes on the clock. Bronx will have the basketball leading 34-31. Brett and Jared with you. Thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball tonight. In our earlier game, the Lady Bronx lose a close one to Cimarron by the score of 39-35. Bronx basketball as we start our fourth quarter. Long inbounds and a foul on the inbounds. That'll be on Trent Briggs, and that'll send Adric to the free throw line. I was just getting ready to give our our foul situation, and that's 8 team fouls on Cimarron. Bronx have committed 6. Adric at the line for the 1-and-1. Got the first one. Bronx are going to have to hit free throws down the stretch. They've not shot. See, they were actually 3 of 6 in the third quarter. So not as bad as I was thinking. Adrick's second free throw, got it. Adrick, all 4 points from the free throw line. Bronx back up by 5. And a charge on Maddox.
Been doing good at avoiding that all night.
Maddox's 4th foul.
Wait, we shoot on those?
Yeah, well,
as
that's
long as you don't have the ball.
You know, I guess. I mean, that's yeah. They called it a push.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You know, in free throw off the glass. Good by Lopez. First point of the second half for Lopez. He had 10 in the first half. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. For Lakin's sake, I would just say, I'd just soon say no on the free throw, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know what it officially goes as.
Yeah. Adrick across the timeline. Bronx with a 4-point lead. Pablo on the right wing. Now to Munson, top of the key. Coulter drives and walked with it. Layup missed. Coulter and Maddox just got in his way and forced the miss. Munson on the left wing, up top to Coulter. Now on the right wing, Adrick, top of the key, Beltran. Ooh, I thought Maddox may have walked with it. Coulter might have there too. Coulter skips past Lane Berry and is able to lay it in.
They need to keep doing that because he's in foul trouble, so keep attacking him. He's not going to foul.
He's got 3 fouls. Knocked away by Pablo. Heddleston with the shot from 8. No good. Maddox with the rebound. Hands it off to Shaky. Up the floor, Munson. And he'll back it off. Shaky 3 out front. Oh, rattles in and out, won't go. Briggs to the floor, and we've got a tie-up.
Cimarron.
Pablo did a great job on that rebound because he could have went over the back, and he went up and just kind of pulled back.
Yeah, he grabbed the ball, realized that he couldn't get it, let go of it, and actually caused the turnover doing that.
Cimarron basketball. Because after that, the Bronx will get the arrow back. Trace Copper into the lineup for Cimarron. Near steal. The middle official was going to give it to Cimarron. I think the back official sees it going Lakin, and I think he's right. And it is. Weird. I wondered the same thing, but I just wasn't quite positive. It's a good defense by Lakin. Shaky in the backcourt, under 6.5 to play. Trace Copper back on the floor for the Blue Jays with 4 fouls. Oldham looking to drive, kicks it to Munson.
Oh, yeah. It looks so good.
Off the flat of the rim. Copper with the rebound, brings it up himself. Stops from 17 and hits it. Copper's not going to go to the paint anymore.
Nope.
And Shaky was set up in the lane that it would have been foul number 5 had he kept going. That was a good idea, you know. Coulter 3 from the right side. That's long. And then the rebound comes off to Zachary Lopez.
Just need to attack.
Bronx lead it by 4. Mendez from the left side, 3. Off the side of the rim. Beery right there for the putback. Beery in double figures with 12. And Cimarron back to within 2. Copper with the near steal now has it. Drives. Steps past Shaky, but that looked like an extra step. And we are tied at 38 apiece. 6 straight by the Blue Jays with the timeout. 30-second timeout. Fouls, team fouls. Lakin has 7, Cimarron 8. So both teams shooting the rest of the way. foul situation. Maddox with 4 fouls for the Bronx. Trace Copper with 4 fouls for the Blue Jays. Larius Pepper also with 4 fouls for Cimarron. Lane Beery with 3. Adric and MJ with 3 for the Bronx.
MJ only has 2.
2? I thought he had 3. His last one. I think they showed it.
No, unless I missed writing one down.
Well, if he happens to get another one when he comes back in, we'll know.
Yeah, I'm missing one, so it might have been him.
Coulter with it.
Oh, well.
Our 4th tie of the contest. We've had 3 lead changes. Ryder from the right side, Shaky. He will drive from the right side.
Oh, yeah.
Able to lay it in.
Great offensive possession.
I was afraid that time that Shaky was going to miss that short because he ended up being so wide open.
Yeah. Oh, tipped away by Coulter.
Coulter with the steal. Beery with the foul and in 1. Foul on Beery's his 4th. Coulter with a chance at 3. Oh, too strong. Foul on Coulter. Zachary Lopez will go to the free throw line. Lopez has been busy from the stripe tonight. This is his 11th trip to the free throw line.
Long.
That was too strong. Ross Ryder with the rebound. Gives it up to Shaky. Shaky will walk it across the timeline. Hands it off to Coulter. Patterson looking to drive. Gives it up to Maddox. Bronx can weave it out here for a minute or so.
Fine. Run some
Maddox from the left side, off the backboard, won't go. Rebound comes off to Cimarron. Mendez near side, Beery thought about the long 3. Ball is loose out front, Copper runs it down. Now to Beery on the right wing. Beery drives. And 1. Maddox will foul out after that one. Basket good by Lane Beery.
Long.
First free throw attempt tonight by Beery. Last touch by Coulter. Cimarron basketball. Copper from the left side, the runner short. Drew Patterson with the rebound. Adric with it. Patterson on the wing.
There we go.
And the foul will be called on Lane Beery, and that's his 5th. Larius Pepper back into the ball game for Cimarron. Patterson steps to the line. Got it. Bronx now in the double bonus. Well, both teams are because the Bronx have 9 team fouls. And Drew calmly hits them both. Puts the Bronx back up by 4 with 3.5 to play. Copper dribbles near side. Backing
Great
in the
defense.
paint. Coulter did a great job
Just
and anticipated
straight up.
every twist that he made. Shot missed.
And Drew got
Patterson
it.
with the rebound.
Up the floor to MJ.
Got it.
There we go.
Trace Copper had to just let him go. MJ Gonzalez now in double figures with 11. Bronx now back up by 6. Maddox Beltran has fouled out of the contest for the Bronx. Lane Beery has fouled out for Cimarron. Beery, the leading scorer tonight for Cimarron with 14. .307 to play. Cimarron basketball after the Bronx make. Mendez with the inbound, crosses over, now takes it back to the left side. Pepper from the left corner. I'll tell you what, Coulter's done a good job of stepping off the lanes. Pablo, oh, good job by Pablo. What do we got? We're going to call a tie-up. The arrow's to Lakin, though. Drew Patterson with the hustle right there, along with Pablo. But I'll tell you what, Coulter's defense tonight, cutting off any driving lane, has been great.
Oh yeah, that's a big part of the Lakin's whole game tonight.
Drew with it at the timeline. Up the floor, MJ. Oh, MJ, good idea, but Cimarron's going to throw it away anyway. Lakin got a break there. So it will be Lakin basketball on their baseline, 2:37 to play. Big possession here for the Bronx. They need to come away with points on this possession. Shaky out front, drives right side, MJ with it. Oh, and a charge. MJ with the charge.
Man. Great penetration.
Fourth foul on MJ, so there's the one you'd miss. MJ, you got to stay in this game the final 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Pepper with it up the floor. Blocked by Coulter. MJ with the loose ball. Coulter with it.
Go.
Gives it to Drew.
That foot was close.
Oh, he was still on the horse's hip. It was close.
That back foot wasn't.
Yeah, he's still on the hip.
It's a good thing there's not a line there.
Oh, wait, he was okay. He was good.
Well, he was good, but he was close. I'm just saying.
Foul out front. That'll be on Zachary Lopez. 2 by my count. And it's on the board same. MJ to shoot 2. MJ, a nice night off the bench with 11. MJ missed the first one. Does get the second one to roll. Is that his 6th attempt? 5th, okay.
He's 4 or 5.
Okay.
Oh, blocked by Pablo.
Nice block by Pablo. Shaky, twists it away. Coulter with it. Under a minute and a half to go in the game. Bronx lead it by 7. Pablo from the right side, he's fouled. Foul is on Zachary Lopez, his third.
They don't have to have anyone in there, do they?
Oh, you know what? I don't know why they would on the first one because you're not going anywhere. But I don't know. You know, it's the same thing as coming into a ball game during a two-shot foul.
Yeah.
You know, you have to wait after the first one. I've never figured that one out either. Someone tried to explain it to me one time, and I don't remember what they said, but you know, because the first one's always a dead ball anyway, so I've never figured that out.
Cimarron ball.
Tie up, Cimarron ball. .119 to play. Bronx lead it by 8. Hopper the inbound finds Pepper. Pepper loses the handle. He was trying to force the defense maybe into a foul. Bronx, I don't think the Bronx have a timeout. Oh, we do have.
Yeah, we got 2.
I was beginning to wonder it took so long to call it. Full timeout, 1:07 to play. If we've got one, let's play it. We'll be back right after this.
The Ranch House community is here to assist with skilled rehab, long-term care, and assisted living. We offer a serene atmosphere, dedicated staff, delectable dining, and daily activities. The Ranch House is here to serve our communities. Please review our site at midwest-health.com/ranchhouse/ or call 620-371-4700 to schedule your tour today. We look forward to hearing from you.
.107 to play. Bronx 48, Blue Jays 40. Brett and Jared with you. Thanks for joining us tonight for Bronx basketball. Will be Lakin basketball.
Cimarron has 2 timeouts left, and we have 1.
Okay.
1 full for us and 2 fulls for them.
Bronx with the inbound along the Cimarron sideline. Up the floor, MJ. MJ sprints by, gets the basket.
Great performance by MJ tonight.
Bronx now with a double-digit lead. From the left side, 3.
Wow.
Trent Briggs rattles it home, and a timeout called by Cimarron.
Well, if you got anything to play, go ahead.
You know, I don't know. Well, let's just grab one. We'll be back right after this.
Fred Ripsema established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet. It's time to get involved with the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell in Lakin. The Lakin Rec Commission with a wellness center, aerobics, adult programs, youth programs, sewing, and more. For more information about all the great activities of the Lakin Rec Commission, call 620-355-7039. The Lakin Recreation Commission, providing recreational opportunities to enhance the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and the productive use of leisure time.
Bronx basketball with 51.4 seconds to go, leading 50-43. And the foul in the backcourt. Foul is on David Mendez, his third. Coulter going to the line for 2. Coulter just 2 of 7. Now make it 3 of 8 from the line. Coulter's second straight 20-point ball game. Had 26 in the win over Southwestern Heights on Tuesday. And he's got 24 here, looking to make it 25, but misses. Pepper with the rebound, up the floor, Lopez. Missed a shot, ball loose. Adric with the, finds Coulter, and a foul.
That's going to be 5 on Pepper.
4 blue shirts there, pick one.
Yeah.
They were all trying to foul.
Oh, nope.
And it's going to be on Heddleston, his first. They took the one that had no fouls. Yeah. Copper had 4, Pepper had 4. They were all in there. And Heddleston he's the guilty party. Coulter with 2 more. That one was short. You could tell that the time it left his hand.
It just doesn't look like he's in a flow.
Second free throw. That one's short as well. MJ, got it in. MJ tipped it in.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? And I think he was just trying to tip it out and it went off his fingers and into the basket. Mendez, the rebound and the putback for Cimarron.
Oh, yeah. He just finger rolled that one in.
I think he was just trying to tip it out and it went in.
He flipped it this way and it went up.
Man. 16 on the night for MJ. Is that what you got?
Hold on. I'll reset the clock. $15?
16.
16, yep.
Nice night off the bench for MJ Gonzalez. And I say it all the time, and I'll say it again to Coach, that every time MJ's on the floor, he's getting better in this program.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Nate and I talked about a while back, MJ's only been in this program, for 2 months. You know what? When it's your night, it's your night.
Yeah. Hey, as long as it goes through, it doesn't matter how.
Yep. Lakin basketball, 14.4 seconds to go. Shaky with the inbound. He's fouled immediately by Trent Briggs. And Shaky will walk to the other end and shoot 2. Second foul on Briggs. And that was too strong.
Him and Coulter need to go to the gym tomorrow and figure out what's going on with them.
It's a situation where, go out and run 5 miles, do a few squats, and then go shoot free throws, when your legs are tired.
Hey, just run a couple Tennessees, you'll be all right.
Yeah, because I don't know what what it is down the stretch, but I'll tell you what, the Bronx are not able to shoot free throws down the stretch very well.
Just let them go.
And a Bronx foul. That'll send Copper to the line to shoot 2 with 7.4. Foul on Coulter's his 4th. Free throw by Copper is off the mark. Isaac Jaquez into the lineup. Copper hits the free throw. And that's going to do it. Bronx are going to win it by the score of 54-46. And with the win, they improve their record to 8-6 on the season as Cimarron falls to 3-11. Jared, I'll tell you what, we've got that laundry list over there. Why don't you go to it and they'll give us a chance to round up our numbers, and we'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Thank you for joining us for Lakin High Basketball, and a big thanks to our sponsors.
Shelter Insurance, Gwen Wechter, East Highway 50 Lakin.
Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, welding at his place or yours.
The Agency of Lakin and Garden City.
Lakin Recreation, providing recreational opportunities for the community.
The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank.
The Ranch House of Garden City Assisted Living and Skilled Nursing.
Shorty's 2 Cafe, Main Street, Lakin.
Along with Dwayne Bachman D. Bach Metals.
Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ritzema.
Kearney County Community Development, Mr. Ralph Goodnight.
Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas.
Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin, Lakin.
Flashbacks Diner West Highway 50 Lakin.
And the Golden Plains Credit Union, life with a touch of gold.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Bronx players up in the stands thanking everybody for coming as they win it by the score of 54-45. Look at some totals. For Cimarron, Lane Beery leading the way with 14. Zachary Lopez in double figures with 11. Trace Copper with 7. David Mendez with 2. Trent Briggs with 3. Larius Pepper with 5. And Logan Heddleston with 2. From the free throw line, Cimarron 7 of 15 on the game. They were 5 of 10 in the first half, 2 of 5 in the second half. For the Bronx, you can check me if you want to, Jared. Colter Oldham leading the way, his second straight 20-plus point output. Colter leading the way tonight with 24. MJ Gonzalez with 16. Adric Gomez-Escobar with 7. Austin Ritzman with 4. Drew Patterson with 2. And Pablo Areola with 1.
Ross Ryder, potentially 2, and potentially Ritzman 2. we'll just throw that out there. Because they did announce Ross, so it might be official in the book, him 2 and Ritzman.
It's probably, if they announce it, it's probably Ross. So there's a score. Scott City over Ulysses 71-55. Holcomb, Goodland over Holcomb. 61-51. Goodland over Holcomb.
Also, we need to talk about free throws, too.
Yeah.
Bronx shooting 6 of 11 in the first half, 9 of 19 in the second.
Hey, dude.
The total of 15 of 30.
We matched everything.
Yep.
Okay, everybody, stay in your houses all weekend. Our stats matched.
50% free throw shooting, though, is really low for the Bronx.
Well,
they are a usual high percent shooting team for free throws and had a little hiccup tonight.
Well, they've shot 53% as a team all year long, but the thing about it is you can't keep at 50% all year. You've got to shoot better free throws, and they weren't very good down the stretch again tonight. And you get later into the season and you get into the postseason, every opportunity is important.
Yeah, free throws can win or lose you games here down the stretch, and they got to figure that one out so they don't learn the lesson while it happens. So
yes.
I definitely believe that's going to be something to stress over the weekend and come Monday. I know they're not going to let that one slide.
No, and there again, and we're sitting here nitpicking a 9-point win, and a team that's 8-6. But, you know, free throws are the difference between moving on to sub-state and going and putting your track shoes on.
Yeah.
You know, so that's one of those deals. And I'm not saying these guys are good shooters. It's just gotta, I don't know.
Just gotta find a way to focus at the line is all it is.
Yeah, you know,
just gotta find your happy place.
At the end of the night, you got the, you know, the rubber legs, and you know, and granted, you've been giving it 110% all night long, but down the stretch, that's where they become important. And you know, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse here, but that's something down the stretch that Lakin's going to have to get better. And, you know, in years past, Lakin's been a 70+% free throw shooting team. So if there's one area maybe Lakin needs to improve on, that would be it. Tonight, rebounding, I don't know that was as strong as it had been the last few games. Cimarron got a few extra opportunities tonight. So, you know, there again, I don't mean to nitpick a win, but
that's the thing.
I know Nate will when he comes up.
But that's the thing is we're nitpicking, but we can only think of one thing to nitpick about. So,
yeah.
Hey, if nothing else is wrong and they're winning games and doing all those other things right, you got to nitpick. Because there's only one way to get better, and that's to improve everything about your game.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, you know, now I lost what I was going to say.
Talking about nitpicking.
Oh my gosh. Yep, that thought went out the window. So we'll wait for Coach to come up and visit with us, and fans are filing out, and a little extra down in the locker room tonight with the boys. But
there he comes.
We'll talk to Coach, and we're going to wrap this stuff up and get out of here. We got somewhere to be.
I got plenty of places to be and plenty of things to do. So I'm a busy, busy man.
Well, if you don't mind, hang around and help me pack all this stuff up, and I can get there sooner too.
I don't know. I still got to go get all my laundry.
Oh, that's right.
I got some other things I got to do too.
Yeah. That's all in a plastic bag like you usually do.
I got a hamper bag this time. Don't worry. I came prepared.
Okay. Now we're joined by Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. Coach, congratulations. A big home win tonight, and I'll tell you what, you knew when we talked earlier this was not going to be easy, and it by no means was easy, but I'll tell you what, credit these boys for digging deep.
Yeah, I thought we got off to a good start. You know, second quarter wasn't great, third quarter wasn't great, but fourth was good enough to get a win. You know, with our style of play, that team, it's not a great matchup for us. I thought they killed us on the glass. That's the first time in last handful of games that's happened. And then you know,
we jinxed that at halftime of the girls' game.
and then obviously offensively, we just turned it over way too much and missed way too many free throws. And you know, once we get that figured out, you know, we got a chance to be pretty good.
Well, that was the thing Jared and I were talking about before you came up. Of course, free throws. Hey, no doubt about it, they're going to have to get better. You know, Lakin was 50% tonight from the line, and you know, if a team wants to go deep in the playoffs, you're going to have to hit more than 50%. And you know, this program has been used to 70+% free throw shooting in past years. So you know, the rebounding, hey, it was just that night tonight, and Bronx did do a good job on the boards at times, but there were other times they didn't. But I'll tell you, the one probably that was most impressive on the boards tonight was probably Drew Patterson.
Yeah, you know, I said it, you know, a couple times there, like, hey, way to get the board, Drew. And I said it, you know, obviously a compliment to Drew, but mainly to everybody else. Like, really, you're going to make Drew get the rebound, you know? But, you know, no surprise to me there with Drew and his toughness. And
Yeah.
Drew's been playing really, really well for us. He probably deserves more minutes than he's getting right now. So I probably see that coming down the road. But, he's done a good job for us. And, obviously that's an area that we got to do better. I thought we were really good in the first half defensively. They only had 22 points, but, then we kind of let them get going a little bit in the second half. And, we weren't great, but, we've got to the line, 63 times in 2 games. Just unfortunately we're, 32 of 63. So great job of getting to the line, but that's going to lose us more games than it's going to win us if we can't make more than half of our free throws.
You're exactly right. Coulter, his second straight 20-point game tonight, had 24. But I think where Coulter was good tonight on defense, every time that maybe, Copper, Beery tried to drive the lane or just drive, Coulter was always there anticipating their next move, and I just thought his defense tonight was very good.
Yeah, he got our press mentality belt tonight. He's had back-to-back really, really good games. So, 29 or 49 points in 2 games for us. But yeah, solid job defensively. It may not show up in the stat line, but I felt like he was solid for us defensively. And again, that's a sophomore out there scoring 49 points in 2 games. So proud of the guys again. 7, 24, 16. MJ had a good night.
What a night by MJ off the bench.
Yeah, for sure. So but 19 points in the first quarter, 20 in the fourth quarter. It's just that second and third we struggled a little bit. But I don't know, Brett. I don't know if we're ever going to win real pretty this year. And you usually don't with a young, inexperienced team. We might win pretty down the road, but we have won 6 out of our last 8. So regardless if it's pretty or not, we've won some games as of late, and I think that's a sign of us getting better. And it's not like the kids are turning it over on purpose. They're not missing the free throws on purpose. It's not because of lack of preparation or practice. It's happening. And we've got to get that fixed if we're going to beat some quality teams on our schedule down the road.
Well, the Bronx finished with 54 points tonight, and you talk about they may not have a pretty win. You know what? You don't get 2 extra points just because it looked good. So hey, you'll take an ugly 9-point win any day.
Yeah, absolutely. Proud of the guys. They deserve it. Homecoming. It's another GWAC opponent we were able to beat. It's a sub-state opponent. We won at home. Like I said, that's 6 of 8. So proud of our guys, happy for them. Definitely makes the weekend a lot more enjoyable.
Oh, it definitely does. Well, Coach, as always, thanks for taking the time to come up and visit with me. And you've got a crowd that you need to go talk to. So congratulations once again on the win. We'll look forward to talking to you next week, and have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too.
All right, thanks, Coach. Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. Once again, the Bronx win it tonight by the score of 54-45. They improved to 8-6 on the season, and they get set to travel to Scott City next Tuesday for another non-league contest against the GWAC team. Our first game tonight, the Lady Bronx losing to Cimarron by the score of 39-35. Their record falls to 9-5. And that's going to do it from here at the Lakin Middle School gym. I want to thank all the sponsors for all they do for us here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. JD Ham, our tech support, definitely, everybody hears it every night. If it wasn't for JD, it would never have been LakinSports.com. So I dearly appreciate JD Ham and everything that he still does for us 16 years later. And definitely could not be doing it without him. Sandy was taking pictures tonight. They'll be put on Facebook. And once again to Jared. Great tech support tonight with Jared, the producing and the color, and he ran the camera during the homecoming festivities. So great job once again by Jared, and another one that I probably wouldn't be still doing this if it wasn't for Jared. So until then, we're back on the air next Tuesday as the Bronx head to Scott City to battle the Beavers. We'll have all the action for you starting at 5:50 for Lady Bronx action, and then the boys to follow immediately thereafter. So until then, have a great weekend. God bless, and we'll talk to you on Tuesday.